Hey, what's up, you guys? J-Fan here, checking in with. What is up, YouTube? J-Fan here, checking in for another episode of Fantastic. So, for this vlog episode, I want to share with you guys my current whereabouts and my thoughts over what I've experienced over this past year in my gap year. First off, you might be wondering why I'm wearing scrubs to bed. And the explanation to that is while longboarding to work today, I totally ripped the underside of my pants like from here to like all the way down there. Oh my gosh, it was like, whew. Luckily, I work at a research lab in the largest medical center in the world, and I was able to snap a pair of scrubs from some scrubs. Yup. Let's just say that these were so comfy that when I got home, I decided to wash them and wear them again as PJs. The freaking pajamas. Like, who gets to go to work in pajamas all day? Okay, but small talk aside, let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
I want to address a few tidbits of my past to give you more context of who I am, as well as to share with you some of the experiences I've had walking with God as a young man. Every Christian at some point stumbles in their walk with God. As humans, we're like so flawed, man. Okay, so before I got into Rice University, one of the top 20 schools in the country, I was simply just a dude with 3 younger brothers and a dad living in Houston, Texas. Life was simple. My brothers and I just worked hard. We practiced music at home, studied like proper Asians, lifted weights, not like proper Asians, and we did a lot of maintaining and cleaning our house. I swear, if you wear shoes in my house, I'm gonna kill you, so don't do it. But anyway, we also played hard, and by this I meant we played like hundreds of hours of League of Legends in our 5-man team called the Fan Clan. Like, on a little side note though, all of us have like a tattoo of our last name somewhere around our body. You can check mine out on Instagram. I got mine on my whole side right here. The one thing I remember about my earlier days, and I believe this was key to my early personal success, was being diligent in seeking God and journaling as a means to self-reflect and apply the lessons that he taught me from reading the Word. I would often drive myself and my 3 younger brothers to Sunday church, Wednesday night youth service, and other church events. I had this naive but obedient confidence that God would supply all of our needs, every need of my family. We were really successful in high school. This success was not open-handed by any means. I mean, it took freaking hours of grinding on the football field and grinding in class. It took refusing to believe in discouraging comments from coaches and from students that I wasn't agile enough to play football in a D1 school, or that I wasn't smart enough to get accepted into a top-tier university solely based on merit. But during my junior and senior year, I grit my teeth and I chose to believe, and I succeeded. So I officially became a student athlete at Rice University. Let me show you guys. Okay. So this framing is kind of falling apart, but this is my jersey when I played football as a linebacker at Rice. You can see the inscription. Oh my gosh! You can see the inscription right there. That's me. Getting out of shape. Okay, so this is the point in the story where things began to change. University was difficult. I thought I had it figured out. In my eyes, I expected to walk in, put my head down, and grind away furiously to the top. Classic J, you just run through walls until you get to your destination. That's how I got through high school. I figured college would be the same. I created schedules, to-do lists, timelines. Bro, you're looking at like the type 1 Google Calendar 0 inbox. Dude, like that's me, For 4 years, I woke up extremely early to commute to school to get ready for 6 a.m. workouts. I went through a full day of classes and then practiced more football, and then I would come home to take care of my familial responsibilities, whether it be working at HEB, Chipotle, or just, buying groceries and bringing it home to help the family cook dinner. So I expected to see results. I expected to get a scholarship, a full ride scholarship, if not by my first year, then surely by my second year, simply because I was working so hard in all aspects that I could personally invest in. Little did I know that this perspective was causing me to rely on my own strength instead of God's. And instead of allowing this guy to tackle my workload like he did in high school and just resting him, I tackled it all on my own. I let myself get spread too thin and suffered massive setbacks in my perspective when compared to the expectations that I set for myself. I didn't get a scholarship my first year, not even in my second year. I didn't blow test curves out the water. Instead, I was scraping by freshman-sophomore year with a subpar 3.0 GPA and going back and forth between falling asleep from fatigue in class and failing/bombing Gen Chem tests. Freaking hated that class. Love you, Dr. Turner. Now, this development/change in mindset from relying on God to solely myself wasn't as black and white as I'm making it sound like. It was a more gradual process, like as if I was hiking down a trail and took a 5-degree trajectory off from the main trail. The shift was so gradual that I couldn't recognize any significant differences in my environments around me to know that I was starting to go off course. I stopped going to church, I stopped listening to sermon messages on my commute, and in my willful stubbornness to succeed, I just forgot about God, and our fellowship grew stale because of me. But one day, briefly after college, in the aimlessness of postgraduate existence, if you have not experienced it, you probably will, like a month after you graduate, I came to the conclusion somehow that my life would mean so much more if I could live it for someone else as opposed to live it for myself. I knew that it meant coming to terms with the fact that I had been living selfishly for my own sake as opposed to for his sake. And it took every freaking fiber in my being to end that season in my life. It was a time where I was struggling with the end of a relationship with my ex-girlfriend and also suffering a fallout with some very close family members of mine. All of this while preparing to take the MCAT and working full-time. This season was a sucky season, bro. I would not want to go through that again. It sucked. If it wasn't for the love I experienced through my church community, my friends, and my family, the recovery process would have been so much longer and so much more daunting than it already was. But God had a plan to get me back to him, and he saw it through. I can say with a peace that placing my trust in an invisible God through a dark period in my life rekindled my faith and belief in the impossible. It's when we face the most difficult situations in life when we believe that all things are possible through Christ who strengthens us. Okay, so I am now currently going to school full-time to finish the very last of my prerequisites to apply for med school. And I've been extremely blessed to have the flexibility to continue working full-time in the lab that I got hired in right after undergrad. Being able to practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and vlog about all of this is just the cherry on top. And I'm here now, almost done, finishing this race strong. So I shared all of this with you just to say that when you place your trust in God, he will make your calling happen. And that calling may not look like what you expect it to look like, but you can expect that he will put you on the path that will make you the most fulfilled and satisfied as a person. And I fully encourage you to rekindle your journey or start your journey and your walk with him. This is just a Costco-sized sample of my own journey. I'm going to continue posting vlogs of my regular shenanigans, doing stupid stuff, but I really want you to get this message into you guys so that you know who I stand for, who's the root behind all of me, and what I believe in. This guy up there is the reason why I can do all of this, and I wanted to pay tribute and homage to him and share it with you guys. So to any Rice student, any high school student, or maybe any graduate that is watching this video and feels discouraged about their own life, I'm telling you, you don't have to be. Look to God, he will give you the answers. Find yourself a good community that can guide you in your pursuit of God. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video, subscribe, comment, whatever. If you notice my hair is getting longer, I might cut the sides again. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.